All right, guys, we're back on the Roblox channel with another video, taking a look at the brand new Hidari style, the brand new left-handed spiker in the game. Let's take a look at the stats and see what he's bringing to the table here. As you can see, the stats are actually not bad at all, right? Obviously, everything is mid except the jump, serve, and spike. The speed being where it is actually perfect in my opinion. I think spikers with this level of speed is actually not bad at all, but the serve and the spike is where he really does shine, right? So you can see the serve is actually really low as a base serve, but then it goes all the way up past where it actually normally goes, right, which is the max right here. But that's because of the spike, which we're going to show you guys in a second once we go to the gameplay section, which, by the way, I'm not going to really have like gameplay. I'm just going to have a practice mode session where I just go ahead and showcase you guys everything that the style does. But you can take a look at the serve right there, and we also have the spike being like right here a little bit past the halfway, and then it also does have like it goes right past the max as well. And there's a reason for this, and that's because of the left-handed spike that he does have with the secret special, where it says right here, spike slash serves on your left side for insane power, which we're gonna go ahead and take a look at in a second here. But if you guys do enjoy this video, if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. We're gonna hop right into this. All right, here we go. We're in the practice mode because for some reason the testing server is currently in like a practice mode type of thing. I don't know why I'm not able to 1v1 someone and get you guys good gameplay, so we're not going to really have too much gameplay in this, any gameplay at all, but I'm going to do my best to showcase you guys how to use the spike and what you have to do when you are spiking with this style, right? The first left-handed spiker in this game, and a lot of you guys are going to compare this to Ushijima in the anime, but remember, this is an original character with maybe some inspirations from the anime, right? But from moving forward, I believe Volleyball Legends is not, they're not going to be using styles from the anime. This is just something that they came up with on their own, with probably an inspiration from the anime. So a lot of you guys are saying this is Ushijima because obviously he's a left-handed spiker from the anime, right? Which is absolutely really good in this. I think this style is going to be really good. He's going to be compared to TSH for sure, 100%. But let me show you what he does, right? He is a left-handed spiker. So when you're here and you're spiking with him, if you spike when the ball is to the right side of you, you can see right here, you're not going to be able to get what's it called, the super spike off, right? Because the ball is to the right hand side of you. So if the ball is here, you're not going to be able to get that super spike, right? So if you're spiking from this side and you spike from there, you're not going to get that spike. But what you want to do is you want the ball to be the left side of you, obviously, because you're a left-handed spiker. You can see how far and how fast the ball actually does go down, right? So if the ball is to the left of you, you get that super spike, and it actually does go down really fast. Even the S tilt on it is really good. You see that S tilt right there? Insane S tilt. Even without it, it's decent, right? But you still want that ball to be to the left side of you. And I think this is a very, very, very interesting style, because when you're receiving sets, it could be very hard for the opponents to read what it is you're actually doing, because of the fact, the nature of the style being a left-handed style, right? So while it looks like you're going to be aiming over here, you are still hitting the ball a little bit down left, right? So whereas you're trying to get the cut, normally like a Sanu would be able to cut like right here, right? Like if you're aiming right there, like right here, right? So for the most part, if they are guarding you, they're going to be expecting you to spike it like right there, right? But if you are actually cutting, it's going to go a little bit to the line, like right on the line. But if you look this way, hold on, let's see if we can get this. If you look this way and then you spike it that way, you can still get that cut, but it's not going to be as sharp as if you are using a Sanu, which I think is actually better, because a lot of people do expect the cut. When you are spiking a cut, it's going to be like right here, and absolutely insane cut. But with this style, you can actually kind of confuse them by either spiking it behind the line, or you can even get it right here on the line. And in some cases, if you have the right angle, you can actually get it up a little bit, which could also confuse them, because if they are guarding a Hidari, they're going to expect you to spike it towards the line, so they're going to be guarding this line a lot. But if you're right here and you get the right angle, you can absolutely spike and get that cut, right? So remember, when you are spiking with the style, you want the ball to be to the left side of you, so that way you're able to get these angles, right? And again, that S tilt on this style is absolutely ridiculously broken, right? Because it's always going in every time. Look at that. That's an S. That's literally an S. It's just like a Sanu S in my opinion. And if you're hitting it at the peak, that's still going in if you're hitting it properly, obviously. Like that. Look at that. That literally goes all the way. That actually is really good. I'm not gonna lie. That might be absolutely broken. That reminds me of TSH's not really S tilt. Is it really an S tilt? If you get the charge spike on a TSH, then you shift lock and get that S tilt, it's gonna go down no matter what because of the force of the ball going down really fast on that charge spike, right? So it's kind of the same concept with this. The ball is still going really fast with that left spike being able to do that, right? Like, this is crazy. Most styles are gonna be hitting that out. Look at that. The S tilt on this is going to be broken. It reminds me of like a Jinko type of thing where the S tilt on Jinko, which is really slow, so it actually curves down really slow as well, and it lands to the back every single time. Whereas this one, if you S tilt this, it goes down so fast, it's literally going to be in the back line every single time. So I think this style, when it comes to just straight spiking, I think a lot of people are going to be comparing it to like a TSH, even a Sanu, right? Because you can still get good angles with this, like that, right? Like, it's not ridiculously hard. Obviously, you're gonna have to be careful of hitting the net. You literally have to make sure. But look at that. That was an insane curve with that left hand. I think this style's gonna be great. I actually do think it's going to be great, but again, you do have to make sure you're spiking the ball when it is to the left side of you. Otherwise, you're not going to get that super spike off, right? Which makes sense. If you're spiking the ball for the right side and using your left hand, it would make sense as to why it would not go down super fast. But at the end of the day, it also still goes down pretty fast as well. And look at that cut. You're very good. You can absolutely do some really good things with this. And if you pair it with like a style ability like this, look how fast that goes down. Really good. I actually do think this is going to be a top tier style in terms of just a pure spiker. Now, the serving stat and everything else, as shown in the beginning, is not really existent there. I'm not sure why it's not showing in the testing server. By the time the style does come out, it's going to have, obviously, you're going to be able to see all the stats. But the serving stat is actually not that good either. So if we take a look how slow this goes. Like that, right? It's the same concept as spiking. If you are spiking the serve, you're going to want the ball to be to the left side of you so you can get that really fast. So if you are doing that to the left side, you can also S tilt that, by the way, and it will probably go in. So if the ball is to the left side of you, I believe you actually do have a max stat on the serve, right? And maybe that's why the testing server doesn't have it. But let me show you again. If you are doing this properly, right, get it to the left side of you, spike it there, and that is an S tilt, by the way. That is an S tilt. So you can do some insane things with this, especially if you're using like a redirection type of thing. Oh, I can already see it. Redirection with a serve on this style is going to be insane. I'm not gonna lie. But that's pretty much everything that this style does, right? Like, obviously, there's not much for you to do with it. It is the superior spiking style. You're not gonna be able to block or anything like that, right? I mean, you could block, but it's not gonna go. Like, look, let me show you this real quick. It's not going to be able to do anything. Like, the block is really bad, so you don't want to block with this. Obviously, when you're receiving, I always suggest you guys go for a bump receive. It looks like the bump stat is actually really good. You can see right there, the ball actually went up really high. Let's do a full bump real quick. All right, that is indeed a full bump. It's not that bad. It actually is not that bad. I think if you're doing, let's say if you're going for like a desync on this would be actually really good, right? Let's see what we can do here. Get that desync. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can absolutely desync with this, and I could actually see this going crazy. So if you like getting the desync all the way to the back, again, it does have to be to the left side of you. Let's see if we can get a desync all the way to the back. It actually could go actually crazy. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this style is gonna be crazy. I think a lot of you guys are going to be enjoying this style. I'm not gonna lie, this is a style, and I think this is the only style in the game that's come out recently that I would absolutely suggest you guys spin for, because I do think it's just one of the better styles. It has a good serve, obviously if you're serving properly, and it has a good spike. That's pretty much all you need in this game to actually play it properly, right? So that is the style. Let me know what you guys do think of this style in the comments below. Are you guys summoning for it? Or are you guys spinning for it? Are you guys not going to spin for this? Going to wait for a different style, maybe a setter, a blocker? You guys let me know in the comments. Start a conversation. See you guys in the next one. Peace.